back to our School at Home class in English Grade 7. We are in the third quarter of our set of lessons, and I hope everybody will delight in learning today with English lesson number 13. Write the letter of the correct answer on the space before each number. Number 1. Blank, group of words that expresses complete idea and starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark. Letter A, speech. Letter B, subject. Letter C, sentence. Number 2. Blank a group of related words without a subject or predicate. A, complement. B, phrase. C, clause. Number 3. What do we call a noun or noun phrase that tells whom or what the sentence addresses? A, sentence. B, subject. C, modifier. Number 4. It is a part of a sentence that contains its own subject and predicate. A, clause. B, phrase. C, predicate. And number 5, it is a verb or verb phrase telling what the subject does or is. A, sentence. B, predicate. C, object. Now, let us check your answer. For number 1, blank group of words that expresses complete idea and starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark. You're correct, it's B, subject. Number 2. Blank a group of related words without a subject or predicate. Awesome! The answer is B, phrase. Number 3. What do we call a noun or noun phrase that tells whom or what the sentence addresses? You are correct. It's B, subject. Number 4. It is a part of a sentence that contains its own subject and predicate. Perfect. The answer is A, clause. And number 5, it is a verb or verb phrase telling what the subject does or is. You are right. It's a B, predicate. A sentence is the largest unit of any language. In English, it begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. The sentence is generally defined as a word or a group of words that expresses a thorough idea by giving a statement, order, or asking a question or exclaiming. In general, the subject refers to the part of the sentence that tells who or what the sentence is about. The subject is a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase. For example, Kevin walked down the street. They went to school. While Kevin and they are single word subjects. There are a few different types of subjects. A simple subject is just one word without any modifiers, usually a noun or a pronoun. A complete subject is the simple subject plus modifiers. A compound subject is made up of more than one subject element. For example, simple subject, Kath is a thin girl. Complete subject, Jess's poem about his mother made the class cry. And compound subject, Paolo and Timmy joined the soccer team at the same time. The predicate of a sentence includes the verb and everything that follows it. This typically tells what the subject does with an action verb or describes the subject using a linking verb and a complement. Let's return to the first example sentence. Kevin walked down the street. In this sentence, walked is the action verb that tells the reader what Kevin is doing. And down the street is an adverb phrase that modifies the verb by describing where he walked. All of these words make up the complete predicate of the sentence. The verb alone, walked, is the simple predicate. As with the subjects, it is also possible to have a compound predicate that consists of two different actions. Take a look at the example below to note the difference. Simple predicate, Harold cried. Complete predicate, the mouse slowly ran towards the food. Complete predicate, he laughed at the dog's tricks and decided to adopt him. Predicates can contain a good deal of information and may be quite long. Predicates often have several parts in condition to the verb, including objects and complements. Other parts of the sentence. Objects. These are noun phrases that are included in the predicate. They are the things being acted upon by the verb. For example, Susan bought the gift. In this sentence, there is a direct object in the predicate. It is the thing being acted upon. For example, the gift is the thing given by Susan. Next, complement. In predicates that use linking verbs rather than action verbs, items following the verb are known as complements. Complements modify the subject by describing it further. For example, I am a teacher. The cat was the laziest creature. In these cases, the words following the linking verb describe the subject, whether they are nouns, noun phrases, or adjectives. And last, modifier. Modifiers are words or phrases that describe parts of the sentence by adding additional information. Adjectives modify nouns and pronouns, while adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. It is possible for parts of speech to do this work alone in the sentence, in either the subject or the predicate. For example, the blue boat sank. The boat slowly sank. Now, to check your understanding about our discussion in part of sentence, let us have some activity to answer. You're going to tell whether each group of words are sentence or not. Put a happy face if the group of words expresses a sentence and a sad face if not. So, let us begin. Number 1. Of all the new students, I like Ethan the most. Correct! It's a happy face because that group of words is a sentence. Number 2. Above all this. You are right, it's a sad face. Number 3. Stop. Awesome, that is a smiley face. Number 4. Holding on, the only thing she has left. You are right, it's not a sentence, so we choose a sad face. And number 5. The family will not leave. Perfect! It's a sentence and it's a smiley face. This time for our activity number 1, tell whether the underlined predicate in each sentence is an object, complement, or modifier. Write your answer on the space provided. Number 1. Tasha was the star of the play. Number 2. Rain badly damaged the crops. Number 3. The red hat with a black feather is for sale. Number 4. His mother bought the popcorn that she likes. And number 5. The van passed the car full of the people that were singing. This time, let us check your work. For number 1, Tasha was the star of the play. The underlined was the star of the play is a complement. Number 2, rain badly damaged the crops. The underlined words badly damaged the crops is a modifier. Number 3, the red hat with a black feather is for sale. The underlined with the feather is a modifier. Number 4, his mother bought the popcorn that she likes. The underlined bought the popcorn that she likes is an object. And number 5, the van passed the car full of people that were singing. The underlined passed the car full of people that were singing is an object. Now, let us proceed for activity number 2. Add a complete predicate to each sentences below. Number 1, the students. Number 2, the soccer player. And number 3, my mother. Take note that your answers may vary. Now, let us check the given answer. For number 1, the students access their learning modules on school's online portal. For number 2, the soccer player won the international championship. And number 3, my mother was the most caring person I know.